176. If we had willed, we would have elevated him with our science, but he clung to his life, following his evil desires. His example is that of a dog. If you chase it away, it pants, but if you leave it, it still pants. This is the example of the people who deny our science, so narrate to them stories of the past, so perhaps they will reflect. 177. What an evil example of those who denied our science. They only wrong their own souls. 178. Whoever Allah guides is truly guided, and whoever he leaves to stray, they are the true losers. Indeed, we have destined many jinn and humans for hell. They have hearts they do not understand with, eyes they do not see with, ears they do not hear with. They are like cattle. In fact, they are even less guided. Such people are entirely heedless. Allah has the most beautiful names, so call upon Him by them and keep away from those who abuse His names. They will be punished for what they used to do. 181. And among those who created is a group that guides with the truth and establishes justice accordingly. 162. As for those who denied our science, we will gradually draw them to destruction in ways they cannot comprehend. 183. I only delay their end for a while, but my planning is flawless. 184. Have they not even given it a thought? Their fellow man is not insane. He is only sent with a clear warning. 185. Have they ever reflected on the wonders of the heavens and the earth and everything Allah has created, and perhaps their end is near? So, what messages after this Quran would they believe in? 186. Whoever Allah allows to stray, none can guide, leaving them to wander blindly in their defiance. 187. They ask you, O Prophet, regarding the hour. When will it be? When will it be? Say, the knowledge is only with my Lord. He alone will reveal it when the time comes. It is too tremendous for the heaven and the earth, and will only take you by surprise. They ask you as if you had full knowledge of it. Say that knowledge is only with Allah, but most people do not know. 188. Say, I have no power to benefit or protect myself except by the will of Allah. If I had known the unknown, I would have benefited myself enormously, and no harm would have ever touched me. I am only a warner and deliverer of good news for those who believe. 189. He is the one who created you from a single soul. Then from it made its spouse, so he may find comfort in her. After he had been united with her, she carried a light burden that developed gradually. When it grew heavy, they prayed to Allah, their Lord, if you grant us good offspring, we will certainly be grateful. 190. But when he granted his descendants good offspring, they associated false gods in what he has given them. Exalted is Allah above what they associate. with him. 191. Do you associate with Allah those idols which cannot create anything but in fact created? 192. Which cannot help them or even themselves? 193. And if you idolaters call upon them for guidance, they cannot respond to you. It is all the same whether you call them or remain silent. 194. Those idols you invoke besides Allah are created beings like yourselves. So call upon them and see if they will answer you if your claims are true. 195. Do they have feet to walk with, or hands to hold with, or eyes to see with, or ears to hear with? Say, O Prophet, call upon your associate gods and conspire against me without delay. Indeed, my prosecutor, my protector is Allah, who has revealed this book, for He alone protects the righteous. 197. But those false gods you call beside Him can neither help you nor even themselves. 198. If you idolaters call them to guidance, they cannot hear, and you, O Prophet, may see them facing towards you, but they cannot see. 199. Be gracious, enjoin what is right, and turn away from those who act ignorantly. 200. If you are tempted by Satan, then seek the refuge with Allah. Surely He is all hearing, all knowing. 201. Indeed, when Satan whispers to those mindful of Allah, they remember their Lord. Then they start to see things clearly. 202. But the devils persistently plunge their human associates and despair into wickedness, sparing no effort. 203. If you, O Prophet, do not bring them a sign which they demanded, they ask, why do you not make it yourself? Say, I only follow what is revealed to me from my Lord. This is Quran, is an insight from your Lord, a guide and a mercy for those who believe. 204. While the Quran is recited, listen to it attentively and be silent, so you may be shown mercy. 205. And remember your Lord inwardly with humility and reverence and in moderate tone of voice, both morning and evening, and do not be one of the heedless. 206. Surely those angels nearest to your Lord are not too proud to worship Him. They glorify Him and to Him they prostrate. ये ख़त्म हो गया अल अरफ चैप्टर 7.